Hello, everyone. Scott Bloom here. Ha. Um, welcome to E's Age of Heroes. It is a tabletop RPG by Promethean Books. I am your host, and with me is Mac,
Hello.
Prevail,
Hey folks, it's Prevail, she, her.
and Zavin.
Hi, I pronounce my name Zavin. No
Savin.
worries.
Okay.
No worries. Yeah, I use he, him.
Okay. Aaron.
Hello, I am Aaron, he, him.
And our game master for the night, Sam.
Howdy, folks. Sam, he, him for the most part, but I'm whatever I need to be for the NPCs I'm playing. Welcome.
All right. So we are starting on Sam's campaign. What was it called? Over the Horizon, right?
Over the horizon, and I bid you welcome. So we are joining our adventurers as they have returned to the Isle of Estmar. No, Asteria.
Asteria.
Estmar.
I didn't know I didn't know Estmar had an island of his own.
He is a
He's
transformer.
No.
He becomes one. And the Isle of Asteria, where Adol Christian had his first great adventure. But we're not here today to talk about the adventures of Adol Christian. We're here to talk about some heroes that have just recently returned. Among them, we have Adana.
And I am playing as Adana. She is a Seagramite thief from Altago. She decided to leave Altago for not only expand her view on the world, but also to conquer any lockpicking challenges. Like, she's a her specialty is infiltration, pretty much.
There's also the swordsman, Alfin Lindheim.
Hello. Yeah, I'm playing as Alfin. He's a Glean swordsman, as Sam said. Born and raised in the city of Balduke, he was raised on stories of Adol Christin and the Monstrums. And when he got old enough, he decided to set out and have some adventures of his own, live up to those stories of his past. But on the most recent adventure, he's kind of found something about himself that he's kind of struggling with, and he's still kind of grappling with exactly what that means for him going forward.
Nice.
And there's also a young man by the name of Estmar. Mac, if you would.
Um, Esma is an apprentice from Bretagne, and Esma was touring what is the continent? It's what's I've forgotten
Eurasia.
the name of what is definitely not called Europe, but I forgot what it is called.
Eurasia.
Yeah, it's
Eurasia.
Eurasia.
Touring the continent, Eurasia, and looking for old things, old artifacts, old knowledge left behind, having been sent from Bretagne to investigate such things for reasons.
And don't feel bad, I will also forget the name of the continent and probably refer to it as not Europe on multiple occasions.
It's not Europe. It's definitely that's not it. We know that.
It's totally not Europe. It's just it is visually similar but legally distinct Europe. All right, and then also the final hero that has returned to the city of East, Durance Vile.
Greetings, little children of men. I am Durance Vile. I am a Garmanian mage breaker because when a monster comes to town and it's slinging spells and controlling brains, you'll need to snap its little neck like the matchstick that it is. After having grown up to become a very good puncher and not so good thinker, she is going about finding good deeds to do so as to become so sharp of a blade against the evils of magic that she will be able to do all of Garmania proud as well as the mage breakers with whom she trained growing up. And then a lot of those mage breakers died, and that made her very, very mad, so she's here to kill her way to a solution.
And
Fluctuating between
perhaps
German, Russian, and Mowage.
I was brought up by the hieroglyph church, and the person who gave me this accent was executed for inhumane crimes.
Oh,
I've had that one
Alright.
on the back pocket for a while.
good. I like it. I like it a lot. Canon now. Excommunicated and executed for bad accentry. But our heroes, who were also once joined by a tiny little room named Roaming, who has, true to their name, wandered off elsewhere. But it's enough to know that somewhere out there, Roaming is out there. Roaming and probably blasting things to death with magic.
And
I
avoiding
tell
gusts of wind.
yes.
If that little bastard is still starting cults and getting members, I'm very afraid. Like we might be called in for that.
The cult of the triangle.
Ugh.
So, their first great adventure, they traveled east to Garmin, where they undertook a contract that was signed off on by the guild to help the von Roswell family. They met Cassiopeia von Roswell, the great-granddaughter of the famed paleontologist Laxia von Roswell. And they were in the city of Laxiasburg, named for a great-grandmother. They were opening a branch of the von Roswell College, a specific branch to house their new paleontology curriculum. But people from the village, hunters, some farmers, had disappeared. Now, they investigated these disappearances and had many adventures. Some of them involved monsters, strange creatures that was some sort of amalgamation of the more normal type of creatures that one would find in the Black Forest of Garmania, mixed with scaly traits of saurians. They even met a tribe of kobolds, led by three brothers who were curiously swole for kobolds. And eventually, they confronted the man that created this all. A madman known only as Father. You see, he was a darkling. And so very angry. And so very insane. He tried to create a new breed of creatures with traits of saurians, trying to recreate the powerful individuals that lived in the primordial age, based largely upon Laxia von Roswell's own writings. But in the end, he fell, and the town was set to peace, and very gratefully, everyone was sent back to east to report to the guild. And here, right now, in the guild hall, everyone stands. The council of the guild, they all sit in their resplendent robes, almost religious in their bearing. But one man sits at the head of their table, an old man, his beard turned white with years, his armor weighs heavily on him, and having been waiting for the heroes to arrive, has dozed off in his chair. But as the heroes arrive, he's quickly poked by the steward of the guild, Mercedes Panza, often known as just Mercy, and he wakes up. Yes, 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 yes. I see the heroes of the hour are here. Welcome. So, tell me of your adventures in Garmin. I look forward to hearing of them. You, he points to Esmar. You start. You look like you tell a
thank
good
God,
story.
he's the one who's good at it. Oh, that's a close one.
You want to hear all of our adventures in Garmin.
Well,
All right, there was an insane alchemist. We found the first of his minions and dealt with them. Then we found the second wave of his minions and dealt with them. Then we found a missing group of hunters, set about tracking them, dealt with more of his minions, had the minions attack Luxembourg, no, Laxiusburg, dealt with them, found some of the madman's research, and proceeded to go on to make peace with kobolds, and then killed him.
We also learned a little invisibility trick of kobolds that, may also be good for your guild.
That sounds excellent. I'll make sure to put you in touch with Quentin Roachford, the quartermaster. I'm sure he'll be very, very excited about. Well, adventures. I love the sound of adventure, but adventurers who have proven their caliber and defeated such a man as you have deserve recognition. And so, therefore, I bestow upon you all an increase in rank among the guild.
I just walked in and I got the promotion. My husband will love this.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. From now on, you will all be recognized as the DM loses his page, you'll be recognized as Steel Rank, which means you'll be trusted with the most dangerous of jobs, for you are as steel, forged in fires, and adventure, and the crucible of exploration. So, and he very...
Esmar raises his hand.
Yes,
No,
yes.
I'm still down for also taking the safer jobs.
Oh, no. Oh, that won't do. Why, safer jobs? Why would you want to take those?
For safety.
Chicken.
He is a soft boy. He may have magic, but he's just a little man.
Well, then, I feel like it is, in fact, time to go and meet. So, you see, since you are adventurers of the Steel Rank, would like to introduce you to an old friend of mine. Come, it's a time. I am no good at these ceremonies, but here, Mercy, Make sure, give them their little token thingies. Medallions!
A token.
That's what we call them.
Yeah.
Yes, medallions! Little steel medallions! And you could see, like, behind him, just the 6 people that make up the council are just their hands, their heads are in their hands, and they're just shaking their heads. I'm like, come, we must go to the tavern, and, you've shared tales with me, I would like to share tales with you, and introduce you to a friend who I believe you will want to travel with. Come on, come! We're going to the Guild Tavern. It's time for us to head. It is time for us to head to Darm's Drafts.
Oh. Well, everyone, you heard it. Guildmaster's orders. If you thought about not doing it, it's an order.
And so you guys are hustled along down the street. It's right across from the guild hall. There's the main doors. And Mercy and Mercy and Pellium, Earl Pellium have both escorted you. And you see some familiar faces, some townsfolk. There's the bartender. Abbot Schlag is there at the end of the bar. Quentin Rocheford is sitting at a table by himself, just ponderously studying some notes and looking at a contraption. And if you would all place your tokens, please. Aaron, if you wouldn't mind placing your token over here.
Very well. Here, you say?
Yeah. Yeah, right up here by that table. Perfect. And as you guys enter Darm's Drafts, Eliam pushes both doors open, and just his armor rattling as he does. And he is a man that has a certain get up and go for a man well into his 70s, but is either too stubborn or too crazy to notice. And he's like, yes, welcome, Barback. No one's gold is good in here today. A round for everyone. And there is cheering and rejoicing. And he sees Clyve, my good friend. Come, join us by the fire. I want to tell them tales of your adventures. Come, down by the fire, down by the fire.
If you insist.
Oh, of course I insist. That's why I said down by the fire.
Very well. Clyve grabs his cane and gets to his feet.
Of course. Flog wanders down.
You'll make an old man walk an awfully long way.
Old man walk an awfully long way. Why, that reminds me of the time. Mercy, here, help us reenact this. Help us reenact the story. And when that's said, the bartender over here is like, oh, no, Earl, please don't. No, it'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Mercy, up on the table. And Mercy sighs. It's like, yes. So, remember the time we battled. Mercy, sword up above your head. You remember you had that stance like that? That was really. She sighs, rolls her eyes. Fine, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Earl. I'm doing it. I'll do it. She raises her sword up high in a high stance. Yes. Remember when we fought the Skeletal Knight of Lisbon. Oh, that was quite the hunt, wasn't it, Clyve? And I would like everyone to select their tokens, and we're going to roll initiative.
Oh,
Oakley dokley.
Okay.
And-
that shouldn't have the 18 or 5, so it's just the
No bonus dice.
Yeah, I re-rolled my stats, and
Boom.
they're not as good. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's still a 23, which is serviceable.
12.
Adonis should be above me. Just makes sense.
All right, forgot you trained yours to a 23.
I haven't edited that macro yet.
Wow, that sudden
Alright.
initiative is crazy.
Mhm.
Okay, so just a little bit about how this is going to work. Where I'm not coming up with any sort of like special rules for non-lethal combat. We are just going to treat this like real combat to refamiliarize ourselves with the rules.
Oh, but
Okay.
And then when it's all over, everyone's just going to dust themselves off and laugh about it. And the bartender's probably going to.
So everyone's drunk
cry
at this
about
point,
property
right?
damage. Yes. Yes.
Ah,
People have
drunk
probably
fun.
been drinking. Yes. For instance, Esmar might shoot someone with his staff, and it might just be insticking his fingers in water and flicking them at them. But so feel free to have fun with your drunken shenanigans.
Right.
Esma is no fun. He gets drunk not at all outside of his family in Bratai.
That is no fun. And so, as Mercy stands up on top of the table to make herself look big and takes a stance, is like, yes, I remember. I remember that day. Oh, yes, Clyve and his friends, they faced off against the most dangerous and pitiful of creatures. A large undead knight who was quite dangerous. And dangerous. Clyve, what was its name? Do you remember?
Its name was Gothrax the Devourer.
Yes. Mercy just sighs. But amongst his friends, there was ever speedy, ever quick Theo. And he was the fastest to strike. And it's your turn, Adana.
All right. Guess I'll go after, let's see here. I guess I'll attack Mercy since she's right there.
Yeah.
So, there we go. So, boom, and...
Oh, you going for the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, you're going for the attack, and Mercy's like, oh, not so fast, you son of a bitch. And she quickly brings her sword down low, trying to catch your attack.
Oh! Oh, wait. Okay, so yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. And I can hear myself in the background, Sam.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, also, I don't have, video here. Or, not video, audio. I'm not hearing the, background music. Hello?
You're coming through.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Durability 50, health.
There we go. Alright, so that was a successful block. But I also have my second attack. Hmm.
Oh, I don't know if she can get lucky that second time. She once again tries to bring her sword down low to catch the blade. Oh, not this time.
Ooh. Alright. Oh wait, no. I keep forgetting about that. Let's see here. Yeah, and the bonus damage dice. I keep forgetting about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also D10, or would it be the same die?
No, their bonus dice always start at D10 unless something else happens.
Alright, so 17.
All right, and the first hit just wallops her hard as as you come in and nearly and slice at her hard, and she stumbles back off the table. Got any more actions?
Let's see here. I moved twice, or moved once and then attacked twice, so I'm done.
All right. Durance.
Well, there is a guild master here, so it'd be awfully nice to really get some people impressed. And so
Yeah.
this person with the red is enemy?
No, that's me.
No, that's Elfin.
Okay, so don't kill Alphin. Alright. How about our nice good old friend here? Is that also...
No, he's on your side. You're fighting Mercy.
Only more Mercy?
Yes.
Got it. Alright, wanted to know how big of a fight this was. Yeah, I think it'd be really funny to do rush, grapple, and then figure it out from there.
Okay.
I need to figure out what I'm talking about, because rush, of course, is, wait, I thought I had rush. See, this is why we're doing the recap, right?
Yep.
The recap to figure out what we got.
Yep.
Yes. Rush is, advanced martial arts ability. I've been scrolling like a fool. Come on, Crush. Come on, don't be... There it is. Charge your target, deliver a powerful punch. Move up to your speed, then make an unarmed attack with one charge to hit. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to get up on the... I want to get up on the table with her. How hard would you say that is?
Well,
that
both Adana and Mercy are on it right now, so...
Yeah, I still want to be on it.
Durance might actually break the table.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm light on my feet. I got a 22 in speed, you know? I'm no slouch. Let's see. I'm going to make the attack. Okay, so basic action. Number of bonus dice. Oh, I haven't had to look at this in a while. I know I have hand-to-hand. And I also have... Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, unarmed mastery hand-to-hand. And this would add my agility if I had a bonus dice?
yes.
Got it. Well, I still don't. Alright, so I'm going to be getting 2, and because it's with a charge, because of Crush, it is D12 for the dice size, for the 2-hit. Alright, 20.
All right. Right, she is. Let's see here. She's gonna attempt to block it, which means she doesn't have as much dice. That's a hit.
Alright. So let's see. For damage, it's going to be 1d6 because I have the Gaunt Hand perk, plus
Yep.
all of my strength dice, and that's it?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to...
So it'll be a d6 plus however many bonus dice from Strife.
1d6. And these don't get a charge, right? Because the charge was to the attack, not to the damage.
Right.
Got it. And it's 2 bonus dice. Alright, so the crush deals 9 damage. Just kind of a nice winding blow somewhere to the stomach, while 3 people are on this table. And now I'm going to try and disarm her, because that's my favorite move ever, and I don't know if I'll ever stop doing it. It is a contested melee, right? Yes. I make my attack roll normally. Got it. If I mess this up, it'll be bad for me, but... So I'm going to roll a quick uncharged attack. This is still 2, because of my... yeah. Submit. Alright, this is 2 to get that weapon. Buddy.
My dice
Ouch.
always hate me against you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. It's not fair to you. Yeah, and now I have their weapon.
Alright.
Does it take an action to throw it in the fireplace?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to roll to do it?
No, yeah, I'll just let you use an action to, like, chuck it there.
Yeah, action to chuck it, and with my 4th and final action, I mean, I gotta show off my snap kicks. I think grapple wouldn't make for an exciting fight, but snap kick, oh baby, that's a crowd pleaser.
Yes, it is.
So we're gonna get 2 d10. Ah.
Ow.
So yeah, the first one is automatically blocked, but the second one lands.
Alright, go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, 1 damage.
1 damage. As you
Just kind of slapped her nose, that's about it.
Oh, ow! And as you snap kick, she just manages to just duck the first one. But then the second one, just the second, like, quick little snap kick, just, like, catches her on the end of the nose. She's like, ow!
Is
That's
it not
my-
weird that a skeleton knight wishes to devour you? But we will all the same. Wait, are we the skeleton knight's forces, or is she the skeleton knight?
She's Skeleton Knight.
Oh, damn it.
You
Well-
Skeleton Knight, and you are my friend Clyve's boon companions.
Oh, incredible. Well,
Yes.
we're gonna beat you.
And then it is time for the Skeleton Knight. And she's like, oh god, this is the worst. And so she hunkers down and tries to remember. And she's like getting ready. She's like drawing like a secondary blade. And then, then Pelium says, but divested of his blade, the Skeleton Knight used its baleful voice and powerful scream to render everyone death. And she looks back at Pelium, she's like, are you fucking kidding? That's how the story goes! And so, she yells as loud as she can. And, you know what? We're going to treat this like everyone, you're going to be making a resistance roll versus...
What are we
15.
resisting? What's the ability check?
This isn't an explosion, is it?
No, it is not an explosion. It's just her... It is just her dramatically doing a banshee wail, which, if you fail your resistance roll, you are going to pretend to be deafened by.
What are we resisting against? Like,
A really loud yell.
strength, agility, stamina, speed. What's our ability?
Yeah.
Resolve, I think.
Resolve. Ooh. Okay.
12.
All right.
Did I have any resolve? I don't remember.
I used
have
to
no
before the
bonus.
accident. There was a car in Eastworld.
Oof, 9.
I'm too far away. Don't care.
Resolve, you say?
Yes.
Mhm.
Resolve.
Okie dokie.
And
Oh,
I have
Clyve
no
has so
I
much
have no
resolve.
bonus dice for resolve.
Each of the classes has the ability to get a resolve bonus die just for leveling it up, but you gotta choose to
Oh,
go
wait.
down the secondary stats
He's
path.
like,
Oh,
there we go.
you rolled a whole new set of stats.
Sorry, wrong button.
Reincarnated.
There we go.
Metamorphosis.
He's become young before our very eyes. So everyone nearby has been deafened.
Yep. Everyone nearby is
Yep.
deafened.
What?
And,
I can't
What?
hear
I
anything.
can't hear you. I appear to have been deafened.
I appear to have been deafened. I appear to have been deafened.
Wait, everyone else will get bothered by my singing now. Yeah.
And then Mercy. It looks like now that you're all deaf, but she's about to make a strike, and and then Pelium interjects with, and he kept singing his baleful wail, slowly draining the life from all those inflicted by it. Seriously, I can't hit them back? Mercy! Don't be such a killjoy! Enjoy us! Alright, Estmar.
Smar's going to move over to this table
Yeah.
and then start chatting up the person over there. So, free booze, that's nice, and it's good heal. I also it's just not important enough for me to walk all the way over there, so you're going to have to come over here if you want to get shot by a wand. So, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm Quentin Rochefort. I've been looking forward to meeting you. I've heard you are a very resourceful man. So I look forward to hearing your discoveries of this father. He's going to be very exciting, very exciting.
It's not research that really goes into a library. It's Esmar is making like a tusking sound with his tongue.
All right,
Not
Clyve.
eager for Eresia to begin producing beings of their own.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Alright.
All
That's
right.
it.
Clyve. Tamboliir.
Guten Morgen. Clyve will step up to the quote-unquote Skeleton King,
Yes.
and he will unsheath his stinger from his cane.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, I then stabbed at the beast like so. Ha! And if I'm doing this correctly, rolling with the stinger, I get well, my agility is 12, so I don't get any bonuses there, but I do have a +1 from swords,
Yep.
so I just roll +1.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
So as you stab forward, Mercy just like lifts up her leg and steps over the blow, and just kind of smiles smugly. Ah, but yes, that was when you claim. That is when you. And then Pelium belts on. Ah, yes, that is when you cut the beast's Achilles tendon and claimed its foot, had it toppled to its side. Mercy looks back at Pelium.
I think I get a second attack because the stinger has the swift property.
Oh, you get 2 actions
Slight.
Mhm.
Slight and
Slight.
swift.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slight
Yeah,
and swift,
slight.
yes.
And everyone
Yeah,
gets
slight
two
is if you make 2 attacks with the weapon in one turn, you get a free third attack.
Ooh. Well, that sounds like something I want to do.
Yes.
Let's do it again. Ahaya. Another stab.
Buddy.
Okay, let's go for third time's the charm. You know what they say. Clyve is very drunk, everyone. He's very deep in his cups,
Yes.
and he is. You know what? Maybe he's gonna put the sword back in its sheath and start using that instead because he doesn't want to hurt anyone.
So you visibly see Mercy dance around all these blows, and you visibly see Mercy dance around all these blows. But Pelium declares, "This is when Clyve cut off the creature's foot," and she just sighs and falls over on her side. And of course, that is. With 3 people on the table, that is more pressure than it can take,
Yes.
and that is what causes it to break. And and you hear the bartender in the back go, "Oh no, not again." And
Clive turns to the bartender and says, stumbling and just kind of swaying in spot. Do not worry, good sir, or madam. I cannot tell. I assure you, I will pay all 7 of you for the damages. And he falls over.
and now we're to Alphen.
Alphin's looking down at the trio laying on the floor, and he's like, I guess I'll engage this. So he's gonna go for his own stinger attack. There we go. Okay. That probably hits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's not like going for a big wind-up stab. He's just like, just a little poke, like a kid poking a stick at something on the floor because he's not trying to like do anything. Just like, boop boop. Okay. Dice. 2 bone. That is 28 damage.
Okay.
Oof, nice.
Since I'm right here,
Yep.
I'll do it again. My second action of 3. That one also hits.
Oh yeah.
That'll do.
Dice 2. 26.
Heck yeah.
Getting some good explosions on my
Yeah.
rolls. Then I guess he kind of like after those 2 attacks, Alphen kind of like looks up at Pelium and is just like, well, what do I do now? And he's only gonna do those 2 attacks this turn, I think.
And Pelium says, "And with the help of my good friend, I was able to sweep in and smite the creature." And at this point, Mercy just kind of rolls her eyes and takes her own sword and like sticks it under her arm and mimes being dead there in the midst of the broken table. And that is how we defeated the Skeleton Knight, and how I first met my good friend, Clyve Tamboliir. And also, Clyve Tamboliir, that is the adventure where you went to 2nd level.
So, time for you to do a quick level up, good sir.
Heck yeah, so you should get an extra D8 for health.
Oh,
And that
sweet
is-
jumpus.
And then a skill point to do stuff with.
Yeah.
It's a cute little way to get a character caught up.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what all I need to do for a quick little level up.
Alright, sounds like we're having a little breaky break. I need to talk to this Garmin and see if I can do a little conversation. Pardon me. Yeah.
And Donna needs to wet her whistle.
Alright. Those people whistles get wetted. Abbot Schlag is there. He's got like a big old wheel of cheese, and he's got like a big old wheel of cheese and like just this huge mug of stout that he is eating from, and it's like good day.
Oh, good day. I did not get a big list of people to speak to here in the city, but, someone like yourself. I was wondering if you'll be interested in doing that old custom of artisan's trade. I've got a bit of jewelry.
I think I would be willing to ask. I would definitely be willing to trade. Yes, I have this delicious sour cheese. It is a little bit stinky, but believe me, the stronger the aroma, the softer the flavor.
Yes, of course. As my parents would say, that is just another element of its personality.
And as Esmar lays down next to Mercy, she sighs and says, I am the guild steward, and I am Earl.
Oh. Your title?
Palium Squire. No,
Oh.
it's his title.
Oh, okay.
I'm a squire.
No. And an amateur actor.
Yes, thank you. It's we all, it's a Spanish thing. We all like, theater is very important there.
Lovely. As Mara's going to pull a drink up from the table above and hand it to her.
Yes, and she nods and says thank you, and just kind of, and just, she kills that like a champ.
Wow.
Because just...
After spending so much time with Pelium or Earl, she's gotten a strong tolerance for alcohol.
Earl is his title. He is a landed noble in Bretagne. But he abdicated to his son, and so now he spends his days here, leading the Adventurers Guild. All right, Aaron. So with your level up, basically you get an extra D8 hit 'em points, and you get a skill point to spend on something.
What about
Right, so I roll the d8 and I add my is it stamina?
It's just
a straight up roll?
yeah.
Straight up d8. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
6, so 6 more health.
Nifty.
And then, here, let's...
What about, like, an extra D4 for, like, vigor or something?
No, I think you might get that as a hunter.
I do have an ability that does give me that.
Okay.
I think that's Wild Strength. Yes, you're supposed an ability to... Each time you gain a level of experience, you increase your vigor reserve by 1d4.
Yep.
Let's have a look at that. 2. Nice. Nice. That makes my vigor. That makes my vigor. Do you want to know? It's 74. That seems like a high number.
That's good.
Yeah,
You're-
the more vigor, the better.
He's the most vigorous old man you're ever gonna meet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you want to get my?
Yeah, my vigor's at 71. Yeah, I need to. I forgot to put in my skills, my techniques.
Oh,
Alright. So I get to level up one of my skill trees.
yes.
I have.
Or take a class skill.
Or take a class skill. For those of you with experience with this system, which of those two do you recommend? Class skill or?
Whichever one gets you to action up faster.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that's a
I see.
Action up
always,
is everything. The world
yeah.
revolves around action up. Until you
Yeah.
get your third action, there is nothing else. Then you can do whatever you want.
Alright, let me have a
And-
look.
Oh, and
It
if
should-
you don't have bonus damage dice, whatever you need to get bonus damage dice.
Yes.
But first action.
Yes.
You should get one action up somewhere in your class skills, I believe.
Oh,
I believe
do.
every class gets
Looks
it.
like I do. Looks like I get it at rank 2.
Well, you're level
I
2,
take-
so you can take rank 2 stuff.
Okay.
I did take stamina up. So,
Yep.
yeah, I'll take that one. I will take action up from the hunter skill tree.
Right.
Successful level up for Clyve Tamboliir.
Yeah. All right. And so, and then the guildmaster, Pelium, comes trouncing over to this table. Mercedes laying in the rubble, drinking, just like this is where she lives now. And like, yes. And then, Clive, do you remember when we fought the bog monster of Bristol? I had taken him to see my home in Bretagne. For, you see, he is a learned man who is quite well known. And there's a small swamp not far from my manor. And there we fought a terrible, terrible monster, a beast of the swamps, a big beast who had long flowing vines like a beard. It was hard to hurt, for we would chop off his limbs and he would just put them back on. And the abbot looks at him. You are volunteering me to be. You're volunteering me to be I'm supposed to be the monster? Yes, get up on the table. Get up, but I don't know it. Oh, you know what to do. And he sighs. I feel obligated. And we're back into initiative, folks. But we are deleting. And we are adding.
Alright, we probably didn't get back up to full vigor during that, huh?
I mean, I was the last in the initiative order, so I think theoretically we could have probably.
We could have gotten a
Done our-
refresh.
Done
Are
a
we
refresh for
rolling
the
again
round.
or keeping our old rules?
We're keeping our old rules, just so we don't have to re-roll everything in that.
Makes sense.
All right.
All right. So first up, and yes, and once again there we were, surrounded, and the peaty fog of the swamp made it hard to see. And the green man bellowed. And then the quick one, Mercy, who was my young squire at the time, She bravely charged the beast. Before, she always had more courage than sense. And looks at Aldana, who he's intending to play the part of Mercy here.
Donna rolls her eyes like, okay, I'll be your squire. Oops. All right. Hello?
Sorry, I was muted. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Yes, go do it. You address the valiantly attempt to vanquish the Green Man. And up atop of the table, just this very large, rotund man in like an abbot's cloak. It's like, oh, I'm the Green Man. I will crush. Did he crush things, Pelium? Yes, he crushed many things. Yes, I will crush things and vanquish you. Please prepare to be vanquished.
Alright. For the people of Bretai, you are going down, Green Man.
And at that, Mercy kind of looks over to Esmar. I don't sound anything like that.
You don't say. She's not a professional amateur actor.
Alright. I am going to use a feint.
Okay.
Let's see here. Use an action on your feint. A normal hit to roll. If the attack succeeds, the defender may take a normal defensive action. So, let's see here. What is that? Alright. Let's see here. Do that. Boom. And 2, because I only have 2, not 3. Okay. So that's a 20. Are you gonna... Hello?
Oh no, he's just bracing for it.
Okay. Oh, okay, so not gonna try to dodge or anything. Alright.
Nope.
And... Alright, that's 11. And I'm going to attack again. That's a 24. Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is. He's not trying to defend himself right now. He's trying to shamble and look big and menacing.
Alright. So that's a 10, so 21 wait, oh wait. And third attack, because I'm right there. That's 2 actions, so third action, another attack. I'm sorry, Abbott. Alright. And another 10, so 44 points of damage total.
All right. So you lay into him and Mercedes came in like a warrior possessed. For 3 quick cuts, she cleaved his arm from his torso. But the creature merely picked it back up and put it back on. And the weird roots and ivy all knotted together like cords, re-knit themselves. And he was still ready to fight. Right. Durance.
Durance looks up at this respected Garmanian elder turned monster and goes, well, sir, old man, child of Garm, would you like to do this Garmin style?
And he looks down at you and says, young lady, I need not your pity. Bring it on!
Alright, for all 4 of my actions, I will be attacking and spending the extra 7 stamina because I'm an offhand, person, to do 4 additional bonus attacks, and I'm going to use Mighty Skill on the first.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Let's see. I assume he's still,
Yep.
Alright, D6, and then instead of 2, it's 3 bonus dice. So that's the first attack, and then...
Okay.
So now I don't have Mighty Skill, so the numbers might get lower. But that one hits.
Okay.
1, D6, 2, D10. First action. And now,
Oh, yeah, that's looking lower.
D10, 21,
Not much.
1, D6, 2, D10. Okay. That is... Now I'm doing the offhanded for my second action.
Okay.
Alright. Not normally the type to lay into someone two-handed like this. But he said he wants to do it Garmin style, so yeah, third action. Alright. Number of dice. 1. D6. 2. D10. Okay, that was the that was the first attack for number 3? Man, fucking 4 actions. 1. Okay. So offhand. Number of bonus dice. 2. D10. 30. Alright.
Okay.
1. D6. 2. D10. Alright, and now we have number 4. 2. Been a while since I had to do this. Okay. 1. D6. 2. D10. And then finally, the last one. Was just my 4th offhanded attack. 2. D10. 31. That's a hit. 8 hits!
Yep.
Yeah, we take that.
Oh man, I feel bad for the abbot.
Yeah, man, if you're gonna say, yeah, I want it Garmin style, you're gonna get it. And Durant's just not on the table. One of these might have clipped his junk. I don't know.
All right. So, as Pelium is narrating, he says, and then, my brave stable master, Dorian, charged forward with nothing but a simple club and tried to bring the green man down. But his blows just glanced off him, and they were to no avail. And while he is saying this, poor Abbott is just getting fucking wrecked. He's like getting smashed, and then Durance's fists are flying, driving him down to the ground. The table breaks, and he's just... At some point, it is less like, like the really well-trained scientific fists
of like the Garmanian mage breakers, and it's just like a gorilla rampage. That's bomb. And you can hear the the great man is quite he is quite I am vulnerable. I am very vulnerable. Oh God, don't stop. Yes. But after and after that onslaught from Dorian, the Green Man just got back up as if nothing had happened. And meanwhile, the Abbot starts pushing to his feet. Yeah. No. Oh God. Oh. And he looks around, and he's like, okay. And then the Green Man tried to lift Dorian up above his head and slam him into the ground. And he looks back and tells you, really? Yes! So, he surges forward and tries to grab Duran's, a.k.a. Dorian.
Yeah. I will spend the stamina to evade this, but seeing as how there's a lot of alcohol flowing, it's tricky. Oh, I got.
Nice.
And he is, you know what? This guy, you pummeled the crap out of this guy, but he is in fact strong. And so he lifts Durance up into the air, and then he just falls backwards with her, trying to smush or trying to pile drive her onto poor Adana.
Can I dodge that?
You sure can.
All right. Let's see
An
here.
incredible child of Garm indeed. I am a weapon.
All right. What am I doing? All right. 3. All right, so that's 32.
I would have rather hit my head with you instead of the brick ground.
Okay, so
I'm not getting crushed by you today, Durance.
Donna steps out of the way, and the chair she was next to just gets absolutely splintered as Durance like goes bursting through it and gets released, and the big guy starts to stand back up. Victor's the Green Man's.
I'll just go ahead and
Astamar.
move myself.
Is he not dead?
No, Peleus, no. The Green Man was far from dead, for we had to find his weakness, his secret weakness. Something that only Clyve Tamboliir knew, the studied hunter that he was.
Well, you said it, not me. He's going to go over to this table. And he's like, up and at him, Clyve. And he says, so what do you do here?
Like, and the lady across the table from you starts, telling you all about her. She's a tailor, and and then the fantastic clothes that she makes. All right.
And as far as
Clyve!
some things about cloaks in the wild, and that's it.
Yep.
You know, I used to tutor the daughter of a dye merchant's family back in, is it Baron?
Set the bar on fire, Clyve. It's the only way.
Right, well, I'm not going to do that.
I want you to.
It's starting to sound good to me too, from down there.
I remember what the secret was. I remember the secret was you had to shoot them right between the eyes. And Clyve is going to pull out, what's it called? I have a name for it. What do you name it? Oh, yes. Cressida.
Hmm.
That should be... Yeah. You're gonna put Cressida, his matchlock rifle.
Yep.
You're firing blanks, right? You're firing. They're just blanks, right?
Yes. Blanks.
We're gonna need to petition the
Blammo!
higher. Need to petition the Hieroglyph Church for a new guild chaplain.
Yep. I like to imagine that Clyve just actually like holds it up and says, like actually says "blammo," rather than actually firing, and the Green Man falls backwards, crashing into the already broken table, and he looks up. Is it done now? And then one of my retainers, Sir Catherine, came up and dismembered the beast as it tried to reform itself. Its healing slowed by the projectile lodged in its brain, giving them time to dismember it. And, and he points to Alphen at that point.
Alphen reluctantly walks over, swords in hand. He looks down at the abbot and is just like, "I'm sorry, Father," and like pantomimes like hitting him with like on the limbs with his swords for his attacks.
Oh,
Kill him, Alphen! Quickly!
You have dismembered my arms. Wait, no. You have dismembered me. Dismembering my arms indicates that there are arms on my arms to be dismembered, and that is weird. That's very weird. And I am... He looks up at Pelium. I am vanquished, right? Yes, you are vanquished. Yes. And as this adventure retelling comes to an end, why, Clyve, that was the adventure where you leveled up to level 3.
Yay!
However, when you leveled up to level 4, it was very, very dull job. And you were just traveling to Rome and back. And, you encountered some bandits along the way. And they were all just very, very unentertaining. And Pelium doesn't like that story, so he skips it. So go ahead and level up to 3 and 4.
Good golly. Alrighty. So I shall roll I roll 2d8s for hit points then.
Yep. And as you're doing that,
50.
as you're doing that, Pelium helps up the abbot, and the abbot goes, "Oh yes, I'm going to. I will go over here. This is more stout, and perhaps some cheese." And Pelium says, "Ah, yes. You see, Clyve's a very resourceful man. And he's someone that I think can help you out a great deal. For you see, there is contract I wish to speak with all of you about."
Oh.
Yes.
All right. I do have a quick question. Recently we had 2 trackers who were good at getting through the wilderness, and now we have 0. So, Clyve, are you any good at getting through the wilderness and keeping a track and all of this?
Well, I suppose you could say that I have +1 in that skill.
Durance just
I
kind
have
of
some
bleeds out her
experience
nose.
hunting and tracking through the wilderness.
Okay, so you're a little good at it, alright. And would you say maybe that the element of your being that makes you good at that, is that is that big in your being, or is that maybe just like, less?
I have an incredible amount of reason and stamina,
That
as
sounds
well
like
as
you
an
have-
impeccable memory.
Are you trying to have really intellectual sex? I'm going to talk to the abbot more.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Oh. So I have some tiger ivory that I've carved into a tiger with fangs that you could then carve the ivory off of them and just trying to get that ding cheese off that abbot.
Oh yeah, he is definitely trading you the stinky cheese. It is a very nice. It is a beer cast cheese.
Oh, delightful.
Did I
Which,
hear?
if you've never
Did I
had
hear
it,
beer
you
cheese?
Yes,
I've had beer cheese. It's
you
great.
did hear beer cheese.
Donna, I will share with you, but you have to say out loud that we are friends.
We're friends.
Hey, there we go. Here you go. Have a handful. Yeah, that. For a lockpicker, you ate out of my hand like a baby bird.
Baby bird, where? They're so cute.
I thought you would.
And at this point, Pelion comes over and sits next to Alphen. Alphen, you are from Balduke, yes?
Yeah, that's right.
Beautiful city. I've always loved to go there.
Hmm.
And they have this delicious, soft, ripened cheese. I even like the rind. Feels really good in the stomach after a lot of booze. Speaking of, more rounds for everyone, barback. And the barback just sighs and sends people running out to pass out drinks. And at this point, he's got his cook in the back, like fixing up a stew, something to soak up all the alcohol that people are eating. It's like, oh god, this is such a mess, such a mess. But there is one more tale I wish to share, and that is when. And he runs up on a table and he grabs, and Pelium runs up on a table and he grabs poor Quentin by the arm and pulls him up there. When we fought the twin bronze golems, they moved with a grace that belied their titanic size. And inside their bronze skin, burnt molten steel that burnt everything that it touched. They were dangerous, so dangerous. And Quentin's like, sir, please, I am very fragile. I am not built for this. Quentin, stop being such a weenie. And he sighs. Oh God. And going to add them to the initiative tracker. Oh, Quentin.
Ouch.
It's a bad day for you. Both of them!
Well, they're golems.
Yes. And I'm like, come on! I can take you all on! You're not! I'm drunk enough to kick all your asses! And it's very clear he's lost the story by this point. And, he is just looking
he is just looking to playfully grapple with somebody. But, Clyve, what did you end up picking for level 3 and 4?
Well, I decided that I was going to level up swords.
Okay.
So I'll roll an extra d6 to add to my agility.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's cross our fingers, everyone.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ouch.
Not bad, not bad. Brings it up to a 14.
Could have been a 3. Put it up to a 15 and you get +1.
I'm making sad puppy eyes at the GM right now.
Reroll that.
Just
Alrighty.
give him 15. Just
Let's
give it.
cross our fingers
Yeah,
again,
you
folks.
need-
There
we
you
go.
go.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Just needed to push it right over the edge.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 15 agility. Huzzah. Clyve has a +1 to his attacks now.
Yeah.
And I was thinking for his second skill, I really do like the rapid reload.
Heck yeah.
And I want to set that up. So I'm going to sink a point into rifles and get snipe.
Nice.
Snipe's actually pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
I can set up an attack later on.
I'll call you Wesley Snipe.
All right.
I have not actually never heard that joke before.
All right. Adana, how do you wish to attack the bronze? How do you wish to attack the bronze golems?
Well, I am going to jump off the chair to strike at Pellium.
Okay.
Let's see here. So, would that be 1 or 2 actions?
That'll be your second action to attack them. It's one action to move
All right.
up to your speed, and then
All right. And 2, not 3. Uh, 19.
he attempts the parry. It does not.
And
What do you want to do? It's gonna roll.
Sorry, boss.
Oh.
That's 16. So, and one more action. Gonna faint. Oops. Boom. Boom. $35. Okay. All right. So.
put them numbers up. No, never mind.
And 20, so 36 total damage.
No, you don't do that damage. You got perfectly blocked.
Yeah.
They had a dice explode 3 times.
Yeah, the doddering old man, he raises up his sword to block it, and he just loses his balance and falls down on his butt, and your sword just swings just above his head. He's like, "Ha! Just as I planned it."
Sure. Alright, so yeah, that's my turn. I jumped off the table and did 2 strikes, so move and 2 attacks. So.
All right. And now
Damn.
it is the Rons.
I got a question. Would you say these tables are supported by one leg, basically?
No, they got like 4 like little peg legs underneath them.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Like, are they like high? Let me tell you what my plan is. I have this move called Rapid Slide. I've been around 2 tables that have collapsed. I'm going to orchestrate the 4th by sliding under and destroying legs to make these brass, whatever they are, golems, topple over.
You absolutely can do that.
I'm on the case, Captain.
All right.
Because is it really a TTRPG group if someone does an action that fucks over a different member of the party?
Do
And
it!
of course, I will be doing Mighty Strike here as Duran yells, "Tip them over! It is their weak spot!" 21 against the table.
All right. Well, you know what? Describe your slide as you slide beneath the table and take those legs out.
There is a very small amount left in Durance's cup. She splashes it on the ground in front of her, and using that and some quick momentum, she propels herself forward, and just in a real straight, like flip and slide type of manner, she slides through to the table, and her arms just break through both legs of the table. Then the other 2 are on the other side, still up, but now it falls down at an angle.
So basically, I'm picturing you basically belly sliding and like double clotheslining the table legs to break them.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So the table legs break and they both topple forward on top of poor Aldana, tumble past her, sorry. And meanwhile, Quentin is just lying there. He is like curled up in a defensive ball, and he's quietly saying, "Not the face, please, not the face."
Okay, Durance is drunk and having fun now. So Quentin's going to be the recipient of sports. I roll his ass away trying to break chairs like it's bowling.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll an attack against him, would you say?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you know.
You know what? If you take a challenge on that, I will. If you take a challenge on that, you'll get a strike and like knock over an entire like row of tables or row of chairs.
I absolutely want to do this. Do you want me to re-roll?
Yes.
All right, I'm in it. I want to see what happens. I'm taking a chance because.
Take a challenge, so reduce your bonus dice to D8.
Gotcha. One sword!
And he basically, as soon as he starts to roll, and you like try and roll him, and like it's almost like he knows how to go like Kid No Bones, and as he rolls, he topples into one chair and then just flops flat. Just, spread out his arms and legs to create as much surface area as possible to go no further. He just kind of skids around the ground and just sort of uncomfortably is like skids up against this chair. Is like, oh.
Classic golem technique. Alrighty, well, yeah, that sounds good. And now, like a very brave person, I'm going to grapple the guildmaster from behind.
Okay.
Submit. 33. All right. Just explode 3 more times. I believe in you. You got where you are for a reason.
Die! So you come in and you grapple him around the waist, and he's like, no. He gets the thumbs he gets his thumbs just kind of interlocked with yours and starts to like push your grapple apart, like digs his heels like, no, this golem's not going for a ride.
Oh, you want to go for a ride? You should have said so. I spin around and get him behind my back with my hands and basically try to grapple him with my back.
Okay.
That's my last action.
All right.
Just do it again. Just hit another 33.
Another 33. That's all I got to do.
Yeah, you're made of metal.
You'll never roll this good again. You just established the guild master as the ancient super badass instead of the bumbler, and you'll never roll this good.
Oh, never do it again. It'll never happen. And it's like, no. It's like your arms are locked with his arms, and you like start pulling him back, and he starts pulling you back, and it's just like this weird sort of like leaning Tower of Pisa thing.
That's my turn.
And Esmar.
Esmar is gonna see the guy stop Durance's grapple, and is gonna stand up, walk over, and say, "Sir, Piz, I owe you an apology. You just wanted to show." So, Esmar is going to cast Elemental Volley. Oh. So give me just a second here. I need to. Okay, so spells are really weird, right? Spells use agility, even though arcane arms use soul. So
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yep. So I am just adjusting the damage here and using an old bow macro to do this.
Pro, if you will.
Isn't Elemental Volley like an area of effect attack?
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh wait,
That's
no,
four attacks.
it's similar to Magic Missile. Never mind.
Yeah, you can spread it out amongst people if you want, I believe.
But yeah, Esmar was going to knock down one of the tables with this, but now he's just going to shoot like past either side of the man's head.
Nope.
Oh, right, here we go. Nope, it didn't work. What did I break? I have no idea. Nothing should have broken. Huh. Oh, I know what I broke. Okay. I gave the macros identical names and it called the wrong macro.
Oh no.
Huh. Seems good.
Yeah.
Well, those all hit pay dirt, so to speak, which is not like, you know, the and so the
Esmar is basically gonna go, now dance, and just
and he does. He's like, oh, ah! and just his like, you know, feet you know, his feet like dance as he tries to avoid the bolts, and you don't like directly damage him, but you're wearing out the old man.
Yep.
And suddenly he's just like,
one more with my last action.
yeah, no.
Yeah, the power of science.
All right, and that's Esmar's turn.
And Clyve.
Okay. Ahem. I think that the feeble elderly man is going to keep his distance from the brutal, crushing metal contraptions. And he's going to, from a very safe distance, take out his rifle and shoot.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, that'll shoot.
Fantastic. The damage is 4 plus 1 bonus dice. The rifle does 4d4. Yes.
Let me check. Weapons table. What kind of rifle?
It's a matchlock rifle.
Okay, so yeah, 4 damage.
Yep.
And it also depends on the ammunition.
It's regular old ammunition.
So yeah, so ordinary. That is a
D8.
That's a D8.
Yeah.
That's a good
D8.
golly.
Yeah, feeble is D4. Poor is D6.
All right. Nifty. 1 bonus dice. Bonus dice is also a D8, so there we go. Well, 20.
Yeah. Bonus dice or a D10.
Oh,
Yeah.
Always.
all right.
Yep.
Unless
Unless-
specifically called down.
Yep. Unless.
All right, then. That's a 24
Okay.
total.
And the shot.
Kaboom.
When you say kaboom, it's like, oh! And now struck by Clive's well-placed shot, I began to seep my boiling molten steel life juices. And he like picks up an ale mug, gets like a mouthful, and just like spit takes straight up in the air to represent bleeding molten shit everywhere. And Alphen.
At this point, he's resigned himself to what's going on, so he's just gonna
Yeah.
play his part.
Yep.
He's gonna move around in between the two of them. What's the distance from that? All right, that's fair. He's just gonna try and do like poke on both of them. One
Alright.
attack on each.
Okay.
So first attack, I guess on Pelium
William, okay.
is 18.
Okay. That'll hit.
I have 2 damage. I do. For 16 damage.
Okay. And as you strike it, he's like, oh! And the mighty beast is felled. And he just, like, tries to fall, but his arms are still entwined with Durance's, so he just kind of lifts his feet up so he can dangle there. And he goes, oh. But the other one will rise up and avenge me. And he looks at Quentin, who's just still kind of balled up on the floor. No, don't want to avenge, don't want to avenge. Go ahead and take your second attack.
28.
Oh, that hits.
And damage. Only 10.
Okay. And of course, Quentin, just happy to have any excuse to be out of this, is like, oh no, you slew me. I am. Oh.
I was worried I was getting a little rusty, but this felt pretty good.
Yeah.
And at this point, Pelium is like still arms interlaced with Durance's in sort of like a death grip. And Mercy says, "Oh God."
Sir, do you need any more alcohol to loosen those muscles?
Mercy stands up and says, I want to thank all of you for indulging him. He doesn't get out to have adventures very often, but yeah, it's probably the most fun he's had in a long time. But I will get him home. But I am sure he's going to want to speak with you all on the morrow.
Yeah, he said they had that job, right?
Yes, he does.
Hold on. Hey, Clyve, how do you feel about working with us about all of this?
I'm off the clock at the moment. You can speak to me again about that during regular business hours.
Everyone's a little bit not as focused as normal. What do we have any lodgings here, or should we go get some? Go find a bed.
Not to
Oh,
worry,
no, there
Baron.
are.
In minutes, you'll be on the floor.
Seems likely.
And that is indeed the case. As most of you, with bellies full of alcohol, and in some of your cases, stinky cheese, it's going to be a good night's sleep. But that is also the adventure of the twin bronze golems is, of course, where Clyve leveled up to level 5.
Yeah.
Old Man Clyve is now level 5.
The old man du jour was level 4.
And Mercy helps helps get the guild master home. And who the hell is calling me now?
Ow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, sometimes you get that one.
Don't recognize it.
So I ain't answering it. All right. So, as Mercy helps the guildmaster back to the building, she says, he'll be sleeping in tomorrow. Why don't you come and see us about noon? And then we will pass out. And some of you sleep right here in the tavern. Those of you that had less to drink can go back to the guild where there are lodgings provided for you. And the morning rolls around. You have the panoply of the city of East before you. Is there any business any of you would like to attempt to take care of in town?
It doesn't seem like this is where training could start to happen, since, like, it doesn't seem like we're there yet.
Well, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, me neither, really.
Yeah, like, now that we have 1,000 money, I'm sure I'll, like, look through the stuff and be like, wait a minute, a doobly-doo of overstink is that cheap? Yeah, I want to.
Right.
Mhm.
I don't know what that is, but now I'm intrigued.
As soon as I find it in the book, we're all gonna learn something about that.
Esmar's probably going to get another wand so he can have, basically he wants something fire for starting fires with his wand. But yeah, he usually uses ether because that's, more neutral.
Yeah. Okay. So get yourself a fire wand.
Yep.
Okay. That's easy to find here. There's all kinds of artifice to be had.
Oh. I guess they might have Claria here?
This would be the place.
Yep.
You know, if you're trying to get any good-ass bullets for your rifle, this place probably has all of them, I imagine.
Yeah.
I am still not really interested in a melee weapon, just because there's none that give the really exciting stuff. Like, technically one has depth, but that's not really my game.
Yeah.
You know, with 1,000 gold, we can each buy 25 alchemical bombs.
What would you do with them?
The situation that requires that many would come to me over the course of adventure.
I bet they don't have 125 alchemical bombs on the island.
That's a good point. They probably, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Kind of debating about changing out weapons. Because Adonis got a pair of stilettos right now.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some recovery items, like some combination of like some blessed walnuts and like maybe an energizing drop, just to, you know, have more options. Although I guess we could hold on to some money in case they're like, you have to go off island, and we're not getting you a boat. Guess we gotta buy our own boat.
Okay.
Oh.
Instruction for a technique. I'm not quite at the point where I have the money to make that work good.
Well then, over the week you guys can review and see if there's any other shopping you'd like to do. But
Yeah,
then-
I'm definitely gonna want to get a pair of main gouges.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through everything, figure out what I want to spend some
How
money
much
on.
how much capital does Clyve Tamboliir have access to?
You also have the 1,000 from being, level 5.
1,000 gold pieces. Ooh, I'm rubbing my palms together.
Yes. So you can get some loot. But, first off, following day, you return to the guild hall. And this time, the steward ushers you into the office of the guild master. And there, he sits with this big bowl of porridge, and Mercy says, "Eat, eat, but I don't want eat." Okay. He takes a sip of his porridge, a big old spoonful. And there's also Quentin Rochefort is there. And he says, "Welcome. I'm glad that you both could arrive. Yes, there's a job that I wished to, there is a job that we wish to discuss with you. And this one isn't a contract for anyone in particular. This is something for the guild itself."
Okay, I'm all ears.
So, we have received word that a shipment of emulus coming from the Canaan Islands ran aground on the southern tip of Hispania. It's a very remote region, and it's very dangerous. And we are hoping that you would be willing to go and try and find out what happened to the shipment.
Does this have anything to do with Gerald?
Yes, I was curious about that myself. Is this part of his project?
Road was, in fact, the one bringing this shipment back from the Canaan Isles.
Well, I'm invested.
Yeah, me too.
Very well. Well then, in 3 days' time, you will be meeting with the guild's head navigator, a man by the name of Galarin, and his wife, Zakiti, who is the guild's beastmaster. And you'll be taking their vessels south around the Horn of Hispania to where Zakiti tells us her ravens have received the final message and nautical coordinates from Gerard's vessel. These are dangerous waters. Not only is there piracy in these waters, for there are no settlements near the coast there, but these are piracy, corsairs from Altego, and just very dangerous flora and fauna as well. And at this point, the guildmaster speaks up. He'd been letting Quentin do the talking. He said, that's why I was recommending that you take Clyve with you. He is very skilled. He's a very skilled outdoorsman and tracker, and understands strange beasts quite well. He's hunted many of them over the years, and so I hope that you would be able to put his expertise to good work. Will
I
you?
can also make a very good cup of tea.
Yes,
That's-
and
That sounds lovely.
Maybe you'll finally learn how to like tea. That would be nice.
travel tea is very important, should not be underestimated.
Now you
Okay.
said that there's a group from Altago. Which does anyone know what tribe they might be from?
We do not know. The corsairs from Altago tend to be mixed of multiple tribes. They are often pariahs who seek their fame and fortune on the waves rather than their homeland.
Okay, so I might know at least one of these people. Probably
Oh.
personally.
Do you think they're going to be a part of all this?
I don't know.
Oh, alright.
It is very hard to say. And at this, Quentin speaks up. And also, since you're going to be there anyway, I have developed something that I think would be very helpful. And he produces what looks like this kind of weird old stone mask. Though you get the idea that it is, when he hands it out, you notice it doesn't have the heft to it that like an actual stone mask would have. So it's made with some sort of like, concrete, clay, ceramic baked medium that resembles stone. And as I have been attempting to perfect artifice that might assist in adventures, and this mask, if worn, can reveal hidden paths.
Cool.
I've heard about something like this.
Yes. Yes, I was inspired by one of Adol Kristen's travel logs of a device that was found in Drom Tower.
That guy. Yeah, okay.
As you know, I have, even though none of the my attempts at recreations of some of these lost artifacts have been successful yet, I do have a near perfect testing record in that almost no one has died, and in fact, the last person that died did so because he was attacked, not because the device blew up. It didn't function properly, but it was not meant for combat. So his death was completely unrelated to the item he was testing.
May I hold on to it?
You know, I feel like you're going to be our main noticer, and so yeah, I second that.
Fine by me.
All right, sir. What item was he testing when he was killed in combat?
No, he was testing this item.
Mm-hmm. Was it to attract things to challenge you to combat?
No. It doesn't do that. It just when you put it on.
When you put it on, if there's a hidden passageway that cannot be seen with the naked eye, it will reveal it. However,
No. I'm asking about the malfunction.
that's the downside to this mask. When you put it on, you can't see anything else. If it's a moving object like a person or a construct or whatever, that vanishes. So you have a disadvantage with that.
Yes, and it doesn't quite work like that. It's similar, but all any living creatures you perceive while wearing the mask will look like Ruum and speak Runic.
Wow, that would be a good way to teach people Runic.
Well, yes, but when I say speak Runic, they open up their mouths and Runic characters appear above them.
So, Adonna, you should not either take Adol Kristen's logs as gospel, nor should you assume that we're going to get them. Those are stories, likely exaggerated.
Yes, exactly. Like, there's so many of them. It's weird when I think about it.
There's at least 10.
Well, you think they're just going to, like, dig up a little, like, hole and find an 11th one eventually?
There's
No,
a few more than 10.
100.
Yeah. But, no, more than that. There are, like, 5 versions of the first one, and there's 3 of the third one, and it's all a mess. Contradict each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well then.
But no. Who did you get killed?
Yeah, wait, yeah, let's
Who
get back
died?
We got really distracted. There's a murder, or a death, I guess.
Pretty sure you don't know him.
How did you get him killed? What did the device do?
Oh, well, he thought that, because when he was looking through the device, what he saw, he thought was a Ruum, and so he went to offer it a fruit, and it turned out it was a very large bear.
Oh, fun.
You call that unrelated?
Well, yes, because the device did
Exactly what
I
it was
think-
intended to do.
All
well,
right.
not exactly what it was intended to do.
All right.
It's intended to kill you with bears.
It can find hidden passageways and do not use by yourself.
I'm pretty sure it can find hidden passageways. I haven't actually. It hasn't been somewhere where there's a hidden passageway. So.
We'll work out the system. One of us will keep us on for a while, and if you get tapped on the wrist twice very quickly, take it off for God's sake.
Yeah.
Easy.
What is the name of this device?
I have been calling it the...
Mask of Lunacy.
No, I have been calling it the Rochefort Mask.
Okay.
A very appropriate name.
Alright, so yeah,
Very
Donna's
subtle. Very
gonna...
subtle indeed.
Donna's taking the mask and putting it in her bag.
Right?
Okay.
Excellent.
Alright.
Very good.
Well, we have 3 days to spend waiting until we go out to do, this job and hopefully find our alive friend, Gerald.
Yes. Hopefully he's still kicking.
Hopefully.
I want to put a prank on him. I feel like, oh no, Estmar, he turned into, I don't know, we'll have some little guy or something. Anyway, that is for later. Well, I'm ready to hit the town for 3 days, unless you're also about to say, here's your boat.
Yeah, we will, Galaran will come and bring you to, his vehicle, his ship, the Taft. When, at the end of the 3 days, when he is done provisioning and supplying. Though, if you wish to go and visit early, I'm sure you would not be unwelcome. But for now, and at this point, the guild leader cuts him off. For now, you have a friend to go and find. And I think some of you have adventures to have. And so, go forth. Be bold.
Okay,
No.
bye.
All right. And tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, for our first session, let's go ahead and call it here.
Okay.
All right.
Typically, we're going to run from 7 to 10, but I kind of wanted to give people a chance to kind of go through, get used to the roles, get kind of used to the base mechanics again.
It helps.
And
Yeah.
Yep.
And next week we'll start off with whatever little errands you guys want to do around town.
Yep.
Also, this is a chance to look over your characters. If there's anything like after getting to dip your toe in a little bit, you want to make a change to, you are more than welcome to do that before next week. Just let me know what it is.
Alright. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I thank you all for coming out tonight, and I wish you guys a lovely evening. And since it's Veterans Day, I'm gonna call you out. Mac, thank you for your service.
Oh, yep. Sure thing, buddy.
Thank you, Mac.
Yep. You're Canadian,
We have Remembrance Day on the 11th.
but I did not serve in the Canadian Armed Service.
It's universal.
It's not. It's an American holiday. All right, but thank you. I appreciate the sentiment.
All right. You guys have a very, very lovely evening. Thanks so much for doing this with me. I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Yep, always
Yeah.
have.
This is good.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next week.
Bye, folks.
Have a good
Bye.
night. $30 stream dollars. Good night.